4B. Listening. You will hear 4 people talking about different aspects, different sides of life in the future. Listen and decide what each speaker is referring to. Each speaker will mention something. One aspect is referred to by 2 speakers. Here are the 3 aspects of the future that 4 speakers will mention. We have 3 aspects and 4 speakers. 2 of the speakers will refer to the same aspect. Read the aspects with me. An environmental problem. Environment is everything that is around us, the animals, the plants, the air, the water. Environmental is an adjective, means related to the environment. An alternative type of holiday. It's a kind of holiday that you could try instead of the type of holidays you already know. Environmentally friendly places. And then you will listen again. You will not actually listen again, but you will have to match the speakers 1 to 4 with the statements A to D. These developments, these new changes will make our life easier. More people will do it in the future. Something like that hasn't existed before. Nobody has seen it before. It was never there before this. We must start doing something about it. Now listen to the recording.
Listening and speaking. Listening. Speaker 1.
In the future, I believe we will see more eco-cities. These are cities which are built to be environmentally friendly. China has already created plans for an eco-city which will be the first of its kind in the world. It will generate electricity from alternative sources of energy, such as solar and wind energy. There is already a plan to build a similar city in part of London. I believe if the Chinese city is successful, other countries will follow in their footsteps and try to create cities that will work with the environment rather than against it.
Speaker 2.
I believe one of the greatest threats facing our planet in the future is lack of water. Scientists have predicted that in as little as 20 years, serious water shortages will occur around the world. The amount of fresh water available to the world's population is decreasing due to both climate change and our increasing needs. Scientists have said that we have to manage how we use water in a better way if we want to save the planet. People have to start taking action now if we want to stop this disaster from happening.
Speaker 3.
I think that ecotourism is something that will become more popular in the future. Ecotourism allows tourists to visit natural areas without causing harm to the environment. It also aims to improve the lives of the local people. As more and more people become aware of the environmental problems facing the planet, it is predicted that they will choose to go on ecotourism holidays. In addition, as our modern lifestyles become busier, people will want to escape from the cities and head for natural environments, where they may be able to give something back to the earth. I believe that in the future, this type of responsible travel will play a large role in the tourism industry.
Speaker 4.
I think life will be better for us in the future. I believe the home of the future will be very different from the way it is now. As technology becomes more advanced, so will our homes. People are already building environmentally friendly homes that do not cause any damage or pollution to the natural environment and use energy efficiently. This type of home will become more common in the future. In addition, I think computers will also play an important role in future homes. Possibly computers or robots will do many tasks in the modern household, such as housework and shopping. This will give people more time to do other recreational activities and enjoy their free time.
Now I want you to please match these aspects and these 4 statements with the speakers. If you need to listen to the recording again, go ahead. Don't continue this video. Listen to the recording again and only continue this video if you want to make sure that your matching is correct. Speaker 1 listening transcript. In the future, I believe we will see more eco-cities. City is like Jeddah. Eco-city means it is friendly to the environment. It doesn't harm the environment. These are cities which are built to be environmentally friendly. Again, eco-city is the same as environmentally friendly city. China has already created plans. They have made plans, arrangements for an eco-city which will be the first of its kind. Nothing will be like it in the world. It will generate electricity. It will produce electricity, is what makes our air conditioners, fridges work at home. From alternative sources of energy. Alternative sources of energy. Where do we get energy from today? From fuel, from petrol. Alternative sources would be different sources of energy, of power, such as solar power, energy from the sun, and wind energy. Wind is when the air is moving. That is wind. And it can be used to generate, to produce energy, power. There is already a plan to build a similar city, similar like it. A city that is like the one they want to build in China, in part of London. I believe if the Chinese city is successful, not a failure, if it went well, other countries will follow in their footsteps. Other countries will try doing the same thing and try to create cities that will work with the environment rather than instead of working against the environment, instead of harming the environment. Speaker 1 was referring to what? An environmental problem? No, he wasn't talking about a problem. He was talking about a friendly place. Environmentally friendly cities. And they are the first of their kind. This is why we will match Speaker 1 with this statement. Something like that city has never existed before. It will be created for the first time. 2. I believe one of the greatest threats facing our planet. A threat means you know that harm is coming. It hasn't happened yet, but you know that there is a high chance that it will happen. Facing, encountering our planet Earth, our world in the future is lack of water, not having enough water. Scientists have predicted, have expected that in as little as 20 years, scientists think that 20 years from today, we will not have enough water. Serious water shortages, serious, very bad. Shortages, not enough, short, not enough, will occur, will happen around the world. The amount of fresh water, the quantity, the number of liters and gallons of fresh water, water that you could actually drink, available. It's there for you to use or take. To the world's population, to the number of people who live in our world today, is decreasing, getting less and less, due because of both climate change, the standard weather is changing, and our increasing needs. In our modern lifestyle, we need more water to wash things, to take showers, and to drink and to cook. We need more and more water every day. Scientists have said that we have to manage, we have to control how we use water in a better way if we want to save the planet, if we want to protect the planet and not face this problem. People have to start taking action. People have to start doing things, not just talk about the problem. No, you have to do things to actually save the planet. Now, if we want to stop this disaster from happening, disaster is like something very bad, like an earthquake that could actually cause great damage to our planet. Speaker 2 was referring to an environmental problem, which is water shortages. Water shortages. Which statement should be matched with him? 2. We must start doing something about it. People have to start taking action. They must do something about it. 3. I think that ecotourism. Tourism is when you go and you spend your holiday somewhere. So you go and travel, but you don't harm the environment. Is something that will become more popular. More people will be into it in the future. Ecotourism allows tourists. It let tourists, people who travel to spend their holiday, to visit natural areas without causing harm, without damaging or destroying the environment. It also aims, one of its goals is to improve, to make it better. To make what better? The lives of the local people, people who live in these natural places. As more and more people become aware, more people realize the environmental problems our planet is facing, it is predicted, it is expected. People think that they will choose to go on ecotourism holidays. In addition, as our modern lifestyles become busier, modern, recent lifestyles, the way we live in these days, become busier. We don't have a lot of free time, we have a lot of work. People will want to escape, run away from the cities that we live in and go for natural places, natural environments, where they may be able to give something back to the earth, help protect the earth. I believe that in the future, this kind of responsible travel that is not careless, travel that is aware of the environmental problems we have, will play a large role, a large part in the tourism industry, in the way people travel to spend their holidays. Speaker 3 mentioned an alternative type of holiday, ecotourism. And we match Speaker 3 with this statement: more people will do it in the future. People will want to escape from the cities in the future as our lifestyles become busier. Speaker 4: I think life will be better for us in the future. I believe the home of the future will be very different from the way it is now. As technology, new machines and devices become more advanced, become smarter and easier to use, so will our homes. This means our homes also will become smart, advanced. People are already building environmentally friendly homes that do not cause any damage, that do not harm or destroy or pollute. Pollute is the verb, pollution is the noun. When you pollute, you make the water or the air not clean to the natural environment, and use energy efficiently. Efficiently means you don't use a lot of energy and yet you create a lot of power. This type of home will become more common, will become everywhere in the future. In addition, I think computers will also play an important role, has a large part to do in the future. Possibly computers or robots will do many tasks, many chores. Maybe they will clean the windows in the modern household, in the modern lifestyle and how we live in our homes today. such as housework, cleaning, washing, drying, and shopping. Go to the grocery store and buy stuff. This will give people more time to do other recreational activities. If robots can go shopping and buy groceries and clean and wash, you can spend your time having more fun and enjoy their free time. Speaker 4. C. Environmentally friendly places. Our homes will become more friendly to the environment. And A. These developments, new creations, new changes will make our life easier. Robots will do our housework. Thank you for watching this video. If you like it, please share it with friends. I'll see you again next time, inshallah. Goodbye.